And one of the things we talked about in LA when we hung out last time was how to break the box that we created ourselves. Do you feel like your own success in radio communications has put a box around the things that you could do because people expect you to do one thing, right? Like for me, it's like people expect me to be the executive, the manager. So when all of a sudden I'm creatively leading a presentation or producing music, people feel like, oh, he's not really the producer. He's taking percentages, or he's doing this because he's a manager, and they try to put you in the box. You know, right. People expect that Enrique Santos to be
for sure
a radio presenter.
For sure, people box me in. But before I get into the boxes, I want to say thank you for your friendship. It's something that I treasure deeply, and congratulations on what you're doing and you breaking out of your own box.
Listen. This is, and we'll talk about this as well, as like, this is me stretching my vessel to receive a new age in my life, right?
What made you want to do it? What?
I think for me, it really came down to feeling in a box, right? Like I posted a video yesterday on Instagram that, you know, I was really surprised because the amount of comments it got, but it was me watching a video of myself from 14 years ago, when I was like a nobody, like legit, a nobody in the business.
I saw you post it.
And
like I was 10 years later.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you know, I made it. I'm CEO Lex and I'm going to make you famous. Bro, I couldn't even make myself famous, let alone somebody else. But that kid understood the power of his creativity, understood the power of being the talent, right? Like he wasn't afraid to get in the video and speak in that way, because he like really based it on that. But somewhere along the way, the fear kicked in, and I created the box of, oh no, I'm the manager. Because if I'm the manager and you fail, there's a separation between you failing and me failing, right?
But you see that kid that you posted, that Lex that I saw that you posted on your Instagram, that was celebrating. He was acknowledging his moment, what it took for him to get to that point at that moment. He was appreciative of that moment, and he was celebrating that moment. And I think that's something that we need to do more often, as just as humans, understand where we're at, not where we want to be, right? How many people don't have the new car, and okay, but that car's not new enough. I want the new one that's coming out next month. I got the new watch, and this watch is cool and it's beautiful, but I don't want this watch. I want the new one that's coming out next year. And that's what keeps us going, keeps us challenged. We all need challenges as humans, and it's okay to celebrate their moments, keeping your boots on the ground and keeping humble about it. But there's nothing wrong with celebrating everything you had to sacrifice to get where you're at in life. So that's what I saw in that video you posted.
Yeah.
Going back to the boxes, absolutely. I feel boxed in all the time, and every day I try to find ways. I've never liked labels. I always think that labels do us more harm than good as humans. And that goes to, and we need labels to kind of understand psychology and in humans. And, you know, you have genres of music and they get put into different columns and boxes. Again, we get boxed in. If you're a title or CEO of a company, people expect you to wear a suit and tie. You can't just wear like shorts or dress down like the rest of your employees. I don't agree with that. Again, but you get boxed into that. So I get boxed into I have certain days of the week or certain hours of the day where it's Enrique, the morning radio broadcast guy, the host of the morning show. And then it's Enrique, the English, he's hosting his English show. So now, you know, it's a different Enrique, and the English is different than the Spanish. Some people have a hard time making the difference between all that. And then it's Enrique, you know, the executive, and then it's Enrique, if I'm in my role as a police officer, it's a little more serious. So people don't expect cops to have a sense of humor or to be human. And that's, it's not my job necessarily to break that box in other people's view, but it's definitely my responsibility to not box myself in, or not allow any of those titles or that box to limit my creativity or who I am. And I learned a long time ago, if I have something to say it. If I feel something, express it. And opportunities, how many times don't we see people that have passed, as we get older, this happens more frequently, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, I wish I could have told him or her that, you know? So those are moments like now, if I, celebrate, hey, good job.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with celebrating other people's their glories and their triumphs.
It's interesting because it speaks to the human condition, right? The human condition is we need to always feel like we have more, because more defines what box we get put in, right? It's a different box if you're the CEO of a company,
right,
than if you're the person at the front welcoming people, right? But these boxes are really created by the fact that we have been programmed to think that we need to achieve success to feel okay. We need to fit into the status quo of being married, or, for women, they get a lot of pressure. It's like, if you don't have kids at a certain age, or,
right,
whatever it is, it's like
right,
all these boxes that we need to fit in. It's a narrative we've been fed that, honestly, for me, I followed it. I ate the cereal. I said, oh, great. Yes. In order to have self-worth at that level, I have to have the achievements and the awards and all these things. And what I found in our business specifically is there's a lot of people that get to a place of success and realize that it didn't fill the void. And then life stops having meaning.